Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to show you my top 5 features I like to use with my Meta Ray-Ban display glasses. These are apps that I think have the most potential to replace our phones in the future and that have been quite useful in my daily life so far. Let me know at the end which feature you'd be most excited to try. And with that being said, let's kick things off with navigation.
Get in the route to Santana Row Farmers Market.
Maps, as it's called, shows you nearby locations, such as restaurants, stores, or landmarks. Additionally, you can see if places are open, ratings, and how expensive they are. Once you've found what you're looking for, you can hit start and directions will automatically pop up in your display. What's nice is that you can glance over the information while keeping your eyes on the road. On top of that, Meta AI will tell you what street you're on and when to take a turn. The arrow on the map actually moves with the direction of your head, so it's difficult not to walk in the direction you need to go. This kind of makes it feel like GTA in real life, using its minimap. It's very convenient and cool to use. Thanks to the neural band, you can zoom in and out on the map to get a nice overview of where you are. Now, the feature is still in beta and currently limited to short walking distances. I did try it with my bike and it does seem to be able to catch up. The map radius is simply too small for driving a car. In general, driving a vehicle is at your own risk and not recommended. The Meta AI app actually includes a driving detection mode that automatically switches to audio only when it senses higher speeds. Overall, navigation is still work in progress, but definitely a promising use case. Next up is texting and video calling.
Calling Ashley Holbrook.
I'm going to be honest here, I'm more of an iMessage user, but since the Apple glasses aren't here yet, I do tend to jump on WhatsApp more often now that it's available on a pair of wearables. Seeing new text messages show up in your view and going through a convo with your friends and family while using a simple thumb swipe makes you feel like Tony Stark. You can open videos, photos, and GIFs, though internet links aren't supported. There does seem to be a limit of 15 messages per person, and I hope Meta will expand, as more often than not I do need to grab my mobile device to check older messages. As there is no full hand or eye tracking, you're forced to dictate your replies or respond with emojis, which isn't ideal. And when you've got a lot of messages to go through, being able to hold your thumb to scroll would not be a forbidden luxury. At Connect, Mark did demo a writing feature, but as of right now, it's not something that's available on the glasses. So again, there is still a lot to be improved before it's fully ready. Texting can also be done through Messenger or Instagram, and on the latter you can chat like you do on WhatsApp and let you open reels that people send you. This gives you the first glimpses of being able to summon social media inside your glasses, but we have yet to see a full Instagram app that lets you swipe through your own timeline and share what you like with others, something that's currently not possible. What does work is that when someone sends you a text or reel, your voice assistant can read it out or have it show up in your menu. Now, besides basic texting and watching handpicked reels, you can give people a video call, and this works really well. You can see them in your display while sharing your own point of view. I find this really useful when I'm shopping and want to show my friends something they might need, or when I'm walking through the forest and just being happy to share what a beautiful day it is. Sadly, you can't show your own face, but this is where Meta's codec avatars could come in, creating a digital version similar to Apple's personas. Time will tell. Then there's video capture.
Hey Nathaniel, I'm taking a video now.
Unlike the regular Ray-Ban Metas, you get a live preview of what you're recording, giving you the opportunity to frame things perfectly. The video quality is 3K at 30 FPS, but what's really impressive is the stabilization. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, it always seems to be successfully smoothing out the footage. A thing a lot of people don't seem to know is that you can restyle your point of view by asking your voice assistant to create an alternate reality using AI filters. I've been playing around with this often and do believe this might become a popular way to share your adventures on socials, letting your creativity go wild. What's even more next level is that while wearing the neural band, you can zoom in during a live video. This is an absolute killer feature. The The quality isn't great right now, but when the glasses get better cameras, I can see how this is something you'd want to use a lot, especially for those who are visually impaired. Anyways, after you're done, you can play back the content you captured and delete or share it with your friends and family over WhatsApp, Insta, or Messenger. The only downside is that video content is capped at 3 minutes, and I noticed that recording continuously for more than 15 can cause the glasses to overheat. I know I didn't talk much about taking photos, but you can pretty much do the same stuff, and they hardly ever come out blurry, even when you snap one quickly. I love how you can easily do this anywhere you go without ruining the moment by first having to pull out your phone. You can just do it with a hand gesture, asking Meta AI, or hitting the glasses. Visually, the translation app is the coolest feature of the bunch.
What language you want to translate today? Let me know.
When you're speaking with someone, it can transcribe what they say and show live captions. It currently supports Spanish, Italian, French, and English, and it's surprisingly accurate. There's still a noticeable delay, but for anyone who's hard of hearing or deaf, this could be a real game changer. Beyond that, the Meta display also translates written text and overlays your language directly onto the foreign one you're looking at. And it works impressively well. While visiting my parents abroad, it easily translated signs and labels from Dutch into, let's say, English. Plus, once it's done translating, you can zoom in, ask it for additional context, or go more specific on certain words, symbols, or meanings. And if that's not enough, I found out it can translate up to 4 languages simultaneously and read a text out loud if you really feel like it. Last but not least, there's Meta AI, the voice assistant of the glasses.
It's Stockholm, Sweden. It's currently sunny and 45 degrees Fahrenheit.
The app lets you choose between John Cena, Kristen Bell, or stick with the default voice. It can provide bite-sized information and display answers right in your field of view. You can have it comment on anything you see around you, but also gives you weather updates, set reminders, display the battery status, or tell you what day it is. It answers almost all the practical things you'd want to know, with a few exceptions here and there. When asking it to scan a QR code or play a video, it casually reminds you it's a text-based AI. Ironic, considering you're wearing glasses meant to visualize things. What's particularly interesting is that it can assist in describing your surroundings, which might be another interesting feature for visually impaired users. For those who are, Meta also included a screen reader option that transcribes the entire menu, bringing the experience full circle. Unlike most AI assistants on your phone, it doesn't process your surroundings in real time. Instead, it needs to take a photo first and then analyze it, slowing things down a bit. The 12-megapixel camera handles most situations well, though reading small text often has you lean in to give it a helping hand. So there you go, those are my highlights. As you can see, these apps have potential, but there's also a lot of work that still needs to be done to make them fully functional. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about these glasses and what features you would personally use the most. And if you haven't yet, go check out my full review where I cover the good, the bad, and the ugly of the Meta Ray-Ban display glasses. Until next time, and bye bye for now.